I'm Andrew Fletcher and I play French horn, fourth horn in the RPO.
Do you remember the first time that you picked up a musical instrument?
No, I don't. I can remember that I was 10 years old when I first took up the French horn, but I think I played recorder before that at school. But
Oh, did you play the French horn because that was what was on offer at school?
no, it was my brother, his girlfriend. Her father was in the county music services, and he said, "We've got a French horn in the cupboard. Do you know anyone that wants to play it?" And my brother came back and told my mum and dad, and they said, "Oh yeah, Andrew, definitely, he'll play the French horn," and that's how it began.
So they had no fears that you were actually going to come home and start making a total racket at any time of day?
I don't think they fully thought it through, but that's what happened. I was about 10, and they brought the instrument home, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was brilliant, and make a racket on it. So went on from there.
Now, most kids, I guess, will start playing something like the violin or the piano or something like that. Were you aware that you were playing something that was perhaps a little bit more unusual?
No, I don't remember thinking that. It was just someone gave me this instrument, and it made a nice sound sometimes, and yeah, it just went on from there. Really, I don't remember thinking it was an unusual instrument particularly.
And then what was the progress? From school, you went on to study music later on, or was that at a conservatoire? Or?
I went to the music school in town. I did my school bit, but extracurricular activities, it was mainly music, and and then when it came to A levels, I did music A level, and then I went to Guildhall School of Music for 4 years, and then I freelanced for about 13 years. With all the London orchestras and provincial orchestras, before finally getting a job with the RPO in 2000, year 2000.
Now, I know you do a lot of foreign travel with the RPO. What's it like in comparison to some of the other outfits that you've worked with?
All the orchestras are brilliant fun, but this one's unique. It's got a unique atmosphere. But to make a living, all the orchestras have to go abroad and get the foreign money if they can, but we do our fair share. Every January we go to America. Every other January we go to America for a month. We probably do about 22, 23 concerts within that month. It's a lot of travelling by coach and aeroplane, and we do a lot of forays into Europe as well, to 1, 2, 3 day trips into Europe. Yeah.
I mean, that's quite a difficult thing to do, because if you are travelling a lot, that does take a lot out of the body and probably the mind as well. When it actually comes to performing, do you find it easier just to stay in one place, or to do the travelling?
Oh no, it's much easier to stay in one place. I mean, it's fantastic when we go on tour and we get to a hotel where you can unpack the suitcase for 3 or 4 nights. That's fantastic, and get to explore the area a bit more as well, because a lot of times in Europe anyway, you don't get to see anything. There's no time, especially if the conductor's insisting on long rehearsals, then you don't get to see anything of the main part of town, wherever that is.
Now, apart from travelling a lot, it's quite an eclectic orchestra in terms of the kind of music that you play.
Yeah.
Have you got any favourites?
Oh, I love it all. I mean, it's great because we do some quite high pressure concerts, and then we do some more kind of relaxed concerts, and then there's the film night that we do every year, or maybe a couple of times a year, which is great fun to play. The big movie tunes. That's brilliant, especially for horns, because there's always amazing tunes for the horns. A little bit heavy on the lip, but hard on the lip, and then we do some sessions and light sessions, classical sessions. Yeah, so it's a real mix of stuff. So it's good fun. It's good that way. It's better than just doing one genre of music all the time. I think it might get a little bit boring that way.